Hello and welcome back to Colada with your host.
Fuck you. I'm just kidding. Hi, how's it going, Nathan?
I'm doing well.
I think
How
I was
you
wearing
doing,
this.
Justin?
Good. I think I was wearing the same shirt last time we were in this room.
Oh, who was that? You for like the podcast?
Yeah, for the podcast. Yeah,
Oh,
for the
okay.
podcast.
Maybe I don't remember.
I think that was.
I think I was wearing something different.
I think you were naked. He was naked, right?
Yeah, you were naked.
Okay. My hair's
Awesome.
probably a mess. Sorry about that. For the T-Bone, Frankfurt, Germany.
Nice.
It's been a while, right? Again, as always, it's been a while. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How you doing?
I'm alive.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, I'm alive. Today my girlfriend will be stripping down naked, live on camera, and showing a hole. Come in, darling. All right, what are we talking about first?
We're can't really see that well on there, but you're talking about the new Evil Dead movie, Evil Dead Burn.
Yeah,
You just saw that
it's not
maybe a few
playing
hours ago.
Yeah, I don't know what's not playing the fucking music out of the TV anymore. It's weird.
Justin's a big fan, right?
Oh yeah, this was the best movie I think I've seen.
What matter of the series, Evil Dead?
Yeah, I mean you could say that. In the drawer behind Nathan, maybe I'll pull them out. I have coasters of every single movie, save the third film. There's one of them. You could say I like them. I think they're pretty swell. Um, what about you?
I haven't seen any of them yet. I've always planned to watch at least the first one. Just trying to find it through all the different streaming services is,
A bit of a pain.
yeah, it's a bit of a goose chase.
Yeah.
Well, about this film, how did you feel about it?
Okay. Well, where do we begin? I guess I'll lead off with what I said to you as my tagline for how I felt. This felt like a fan-made film, and I don't mean that in a good way. I mean that in the worst possible way. I felt like the studio that owns the rights was like, hey guys, we're holding a fucking student film contest. Submit an Evil Dead film, and we'll pick the winner and show it in theaters. And that's kind of what this felt like. It is Evil Dead in name and by like looks generally, but in practice, I think it stumbles a little bit, more than a little bit.
Yeah, I was saying, Justin, one of the things that kind of took me out of it, and I haven't seen any other Evil Dead films, but this kind of did feel more just like a normal zombie film instead of anything else. Like throughout the entire film, I couldn't get past the feeling of this is just like a film for Resident Evil 7 instead of Evil Dead instead.
Yeah. And like I was telling you, my cousin said it was very Resident Evil 7. I mean, it does hold some resemblance, which I guess also means it holds some Texas Chainsaw resemblance because Resident Evil 7 takes very heavy.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, inspiration from that. Yeah, it did just kind of feel like a generic zombie horror film, and that perfectly illustrates what I mean by like it's Evil Dead in name and by like I guess like visual look, and like it has the checklist of stuff that happened, but it just doesn't feel like an Evil Dead film because this movie is the same film that all of the other films are, minus the third one, little location, small amount of people, they read the book, the shit happens, a lot of people die. The end. Great formula. It's the same formula, but like it didn't land somehow. It didn't stick it. Feels like a generic zombie film.
Yeah,
like down to the fact where they were infecting each other too. And I love the series. So correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sorry. I haven't seen all of the films back to back in a while. I'm a miserable adult now. I don't have time. But I don't remember them like infecting each other zombie style, if at all, or frequently. But like it frequently happened in this film where they were getting infected like zombies. I don't remember that. They're demons.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it felt like they mentioned a lot of things from Evil Dead, but like they really kind of shot past and didn't linger on it at all.
Yeah.
Almost like it was an afterthought, or like they had to put it in there to be like, oh yeah, this is Evil Dead because Necronomicon.
Yeah.
But they I feel like they only said it once at the very start of the film, and they never said it again.
Yeah, they didn't really touch on it at all. And like to be fair, the later films don't touch on it like crazy, but they definitely bring it up more than once. Because by now it's it's the fucking book that causes all the bullshit to happen. Like if you've watched the series, you know that that's going to happen, so they don't have to dwell on it for the whole movie. But they were literally just like spooky book. Anyway,
Yeah, it's like here's some zombies.
yeah,
Although
here's
they're
some
not
sounds.
zombies.
Um, let's see. I guess we'll just shoot through all the things we don't like, and then I guess we'll end it with the things that we did. I didn't like how I was explaining to Nathan when we were in the bathroom that like what sets the villains or the Deadites apart from other villains in horror movies is that they're a malicious entity that truly just loves and thrives off of just pain and death and hurt. They love causing angst. And all the performances of all the Deadites in all the films really show that. They're like cackling maniacally. They're taking immense pleasure in what they're doing. It's great, which it leads to great banter between the humans and the Deadites. It leads to great dialogue. It can even lead to some comedic moments. That's what really sets these movies apart. And the trolling too. That's like the big thing. They love playing with their food, as I was explaining to him. They like, let's be real. At any single point, any of those dudes could have just been like, "Yeah, I don't want to deal with this," and could have snapped their fingers, and they all could have been dead. And that's how it works in all of the films, pretty much. These things are like insanely powerful, but they choose to fuck with the humans because it's fun for them. They love it. They didn't the trolling was shit. Like they didn't do anything. They literally one of the two deadites for half of the time that they're deadites on the screen is just standing outside in the cold.
Yeah, just looking in and like kind of, hey,
Yeah.
how's it going?
Like that's
Yeah, the whole time I was kind of wondering why did he just like get in there and do something?
yeah.
Why is he just standing there?
And if I recall correctly, there's a decent point in the second film where Ash's dead girlfriend is outside fucking with him and she doesn't necessarily come in the house immediately. But at least her standing outside, she's fucking with him. She's like dancing around. She's like switching between fucked up version and normal version to play mind games with him. He chops off her head, and the head's still outside, like just spewing nonsense and fucking with him. But this guy's just like T posing outside. He was doing nothing. He shot himself a bunch, and then was like, "I'm just
Like,
gonna
that's
sit here now."
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, they just went back inside. Like, well, okay.
yeah. Um, they didn't troll. They barely like. It didn't look like they were having as much fun as they had in previous films. And another thing that was really strange was the pacing of the action. Once things finally got rolling, which I felt like it took a little longer than I was expecting, which whatever, that's fine. But it would do this horrible thing through the entire fucking film where there would be like 2 to 3 seconds, 2 to 3 minutes of like really compelling action, really good action. Like I'm gonna be honest, that's a plus. All the action scenes and the choreography, really good. Like when shit was hitting the fan, like when the movie was like allowing it to hit the fan, it never does. It cucks you. I'll get there. It was great. It looked great. But yeah, it'll be like 2 to 3 minutes of really good action. And then they'll stop, just like chill for 10, 15 minutes. They'll just kind of sit down and like, yeah, so we're going to kill you.
Yeah, there's a lot of points where it feels like the demons, zombies, whatever, like they kind of just like stopped
Literally.
taking actions. Like they just like now give them a moment to like talk really
Yeah.
fast. It was just
And then action would start again. And then they'd
yeah.
stop. It's like, all right.
Because it's a small, well, I guess it's a big house, but it's not like that big.
No, it was a
That
huge,
if you
huge.
wanted to like find somebody, if you wanted to find somebody, you could
You could.
find them.
Yeah.
So it didn't make sense for like them to just like not constantly be around. It felt like
Yeah, I agree. And again, like most of the downtime in the prior films is psychological warfare. They're fucking with the human characters, but that like in the downtime in this film, That just wasn't happening. They were like in the corner of a wall, mumbling or like pouring fucking gasoline on the fucking ground, which doesn't get used until the end of the movie, of course. Uh, or just like standing outside. They're just like literally, it's like 2 to 3 minutes of action, and then they stop, and they like the coding and the NPC just stops. It's bizarre. I it was really fucking annoying. I was just like, please, like there's some action, like let's keep it going, please. Because in the last film, once shit hits the fan, it doesn't stop. Like the whole movie from almost start to finish is just holy fuck, like these people don't have a second to breathe. There was way too many seconds to breathe. There's way too many seconds where they're just like, and there's like a deadite right here. Like,
Yeah.
what do we do?
So what should we do?
What should we do, guys?
What do they want?
What should? Oh no!
How are we regrouping?
And it's just back here.
Yeah.
What?
The other thing for me, I don't like the type of comedy they
No.
tried to do in the film.
It did not land.
It's the type of comedy where it's like
Tension
somebody
breaking.
is just comedic relief, but like very forced. Because we got this person in the film, they just have no idea what's going on, so they just say like pretty random stuff the whole time. And it was the grandma, I guess he maybe had Alzheimer or something,
Yeah.
so just be like, oh, someone's trying to steal my money.
Yeah.
Oh man, this zombie thing is coming in here. We should lock the doors. I don't want them to steal from us.
Yeah.
They're not nice.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not. Come on, it's not funny.
No, it's not funny. What's our time? Because I don't want to. Are we good?
You got a little bit more time.
Okay, good.
About 3 minutes.
Okay, I'll run through these quick ones, and then we'll do the last dislike. We'll talk about that for some length because it's the one about the guy. I kind of want to explain that, and then we'll go into our pros, and then I guess we can move on. So another thing that I disliked, me and Nathan, we didn't care about any of the characters. And like I know,
Yeah, I was gonna say that none of the characters were
memorable.
anybody I cared about.
And I know that's a typical thing for horror films, but again, Evil Dead is like it's not your typical horror film. The characters in the films, especially the first three with Ash, are extremely likable. Extremely likable.
Yeah, I was hoping they would have at least like one protagonist you could
The
get
protagonist
behind.
is usually the person. Even again, like I was
Yeah.
saying in the last film, the woman, the lead woman, it was great. I loved her. Incredible. I was rooting for her to win. I did not want her to die. Everyone in this film was like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, is this person gonna die? Tell them it's longer. I gotta wait to see it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't usually feel that way in horror films. I'm like, oh, I hope this person dies.
Yeah, I know. And to briefly go back to touch on the comedy thing, there were moments where like I couldn't tell if they were trying to be funny or not. Specifically, the last real big fight in the living room was so absurd. It was like the best way I could describe it was like if you were playing Gary's mod and you got the fizz gun and you picked up a rag doll and were just
Yeah, everything was kind of flying around.
like it was
a lot
like
of action.
it was so absurd it leaned into hilarity. Like there were moments where like she's lying on the ground and it's quiet and then they like fall through the fucking ceiling and it's
Yeah.
kind of like comedically timed. I'm like, I don't know if I should be laughing right now because the music's telling me I shouldn't and everything else is telling me I shouldn't. But that was kind of weirdly funny. What's going
Yeah.
on? And then what was the last thing that I didn't like before the big one? Fuck.
I feel like there's a few.
There's a
things.
few.
The chainsaw.
Oh yeah, the chainsaw
Yeah.
fake out, which you said it perfectly. You described that how you were saying it's like, oh, we're taking it on our own.
Oh yeah, it's like how Justin said. It felt like a fan made film. Where they were like, oh, instead of using the chainsaw, we're gonna use the jackhammer instead. Like that's our stamp on the franchise. We're the jackhammer movie, not the chainsaw movie.
Yeah, even though it's
Yeah.
like that's the thing that is.
Yeah, that would have been really cool. They been jackhammer into the chainsaw, which I think would
Would've
have
been
looked
so
really
fucking
cool. Yeah.
I need to remind people that I was telling Nathan that the chainsaw is so influential in Evil Dead. It literally spawned chainsaws in the rest of media. Like we wouldn't have it without the Evil Dead. There is correct me if I'm wrong. If it's not, I'm pretty sure it's official. There's an official piece of artwork for season 1 of Chainsaw Man that is literally the cover of Evil Dead 2.
It could be. I don't know.
There is.
I haven't seen all the artwork.
He's like standing on a cliff and he's got his chainsaw arms and he's in a certain pose and there's bullshit behind him, and that's one of the covers of Evil Dead 2 of Ash with his chainsaw arm standing on a cliff. It's like 1-to-1.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if because they do that a lot in Chainsaw Man. A lot of pop culture references like that.
So this franchise and that weapon with this franchise has like worldwide influence, and they're like, oh, we're gonna change it up. Fuck you, no.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to.
You can't
do that. Chainsaw is cool too, anyways.
It's cool.
But anyways, the last.
Yes, the last sore point. This might paint us to be assholes, but I'm gonna blame the fucking writers because they did a shit job.
Do this right?
No,
at all.
So the main villain is the main female character's abusive husband, but me and Nathan both agree that when he was alive, everything that we saw,
he did not. They did not.
He seemed like a chill dude. He seemed like a cool guy.
Because they're at like his brother's birthday party, right? The main villain's brother's birthday party, and they're just there, and he's trying to grab his girlfriend, like, oh hey babe, can you, hey babe, excuse me, hey, and then he like whistles at her
because they're in a club and it's really fucking loud. Yeah,
and then she's like, did you just whistle at me?
Yeah.
It's like, well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I really need to get your attention.
And he said it just like that too.
Yeah. And it was like, I don't know, I guess that's a little reasonable.
That's reasonable.
I know some people don't like getting whistled at.
But it's like a loud environment.
You're not paying attention to get your attention. Like, what do you expect?
Yeah.
Then he's like, look, and I get it, you like to drink and all, but let's just slow down a little bit. You went through those first 2 bottles pretty quickly. Let's just
he's looking out for his brother.
Company,
and she's like, no, fuck it. Bring more bottles. It's his birthday.
Yeah, it's like, no, it's his birthday. Let's go. Just keep nonstop bottles, And he's like, well, let's just chill out with it. Like, let's, Then I guess it was the brother's girlfriend was like, oh, let's give birthday presents. And then he pulled out this really expensive pen. It's like, this is from both of us.
Yep.
And you wanna?
Yeah. He buys the brother this, I think, $1,000+ pen, and I'm sure it was just him who bought it, and he says multiple times that him and the girlfriend bought it, because that's a pretty nice thing to loop in on someone.
It's his wife, but yeah.
Wife, whatever. Like if she bought me like a $20,000 Rolex, and you wanted to get me something, and randomly she was like, yeah, me and Nathan got you this. That would be like a big win. Like, oh, you did. Okay, you're making me look good.
Yeah.
And then she got like offended, like, oh, no, I didn't help with this really cool, I guess, expensive gift. Here's my gift instead. And she pulls out this fucking shitty black and white photo of him and his girlfriend.
What? I was like, man, it's like not that great of a picture, but all right. And then even afterwards, her husband is still like, yeah, well, I didn't know about this. You could have said something.
Yeah.
But anyways, we still got him this nice pen too. And then like she got mad and like left. Why did she leave after that?
She got mad, I guess, because she just didn't like the way she was being spoken to, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then she stormed out, started talking shit about him behind the fucking club with it, like an employee.
That works for the husband.
He
owns the club.
Yeah, he owns the club. And yeah, then they get into an argument because, again, she's upset at him for, in our opinion, not even opinion, that's how they wrote it, reasonable, like, things.
Because everything that happens, he's, like, reasonable about it.
He was cordial, too.
Yeah.
And, like, I understand the whole, like, outward appearance, like, there was an arc in Grey's Anatomy where there was a really abusive husband, but outwardly he's very charismatic, very nice to people. I get that. But in order for that to work, you still have to show the shitty side when no one's looking while he's still alive. That didn't happen. The entire time that this dude is alive, he was awesome.
Because he'd be like, hey, could you just like at least talk to me? I get you're upset, but like I can't really work on it
If
if
we're
we
not
can't
talking.
even talk.
Yeah.
And then she's like so mad about that.
Yep. And then the whole smoking cigarettes because I don't want a family thing. Like, that's fine if you don't want kids, but like, guaranteed they didn't talk about it. It's just like, I'm just going to smoke cigarettes. And then this is the big controversial thing. So he's only shitty in the flashbacks, which again, that doesn't work. I'm sorry. That's shitty writing.
Especially if it's only one flashback.
Yeah, especially that they reuse
Yeah.
multiple times. If he's abusive, why didn't they show multiple? It was just one fucking argument. One argument. There is one flashback where they were having an argument and he's like, what's her name? What was her name? I don't fucking know. Bitch. None of my exes made me act like this. None of them. And in my head, I'm like, I think he's right. I have a feeling this guy's right. I'm sorry, but I think he's right.
He probably has a point.
He probably has a point.
Sounds like he's willing to talk about stuff through and stuff,
And like, again, yes, I know he hit her. That is shitty, but they only showed the one thing. So diegetically, they only got in the one fight. I can't call that abuse. Like on a mass scale. It is still abuse. But the way that they portrayed it and the way that she was like, oh my God, made it seem like that she got beat hundreds of times and that he purposely poured hot water on her, which was an accident due to him being an asshole and hitting her. Yes.
We're just saying, like, they could have written it better.
A lot better. You can't...
If that's the character, or how they want to portray the character.
Yeah, you can't do the whole nice guy beats his wife, is nice on the outside, but shitty person on the inside behind closed doors if you don't show him being an asshole while alive. Showing him being an asshole in this one fucking flashback after he's dead does not... That doesn't work. I'm sorry.
And like, I get it, I buy into like, okay, I guess she was abused, but it's like, it wasn't enough to make me like the character, because regardless, like, she's kind of an asshole to people anyway. She tried to make out with his brother in front of his brother's girlfriend too.
Yeah, what was that, dude? What? Everything that she did when he was alive, she was a fucking asshole. And everything that he did when he was alive seemed like a chill dude. Yeah, and I'm sorry, I know that's what you're trying to do, writers. You're trying to be like, well, you're falling into my trap. It does not work if you don't show the bullshit while he's still alive. They didn't get into an argument while he was alive. She pissed him off, rightfully so, and he fucking died after that.
And then in the accident, he was still like, hey, don't worry about it, man. I'm going to call it. I'm going to make this right.
He was even concerned about the person that he fucking hit. And was like, I got to call 911.
So I got to save this person.
Yeah.
They just didn't do a good job portraying him as the bad character guy that they wanted people to
No, they did a terrible job.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be siding with this guy.
Yeah, we feel that way because that's what you're trying to write. Just you gotta do it better.
You gotta do it better.
Anyways,
I guess briefly, real quick, cinematography.
Cinematography was really good. Had some really good shots.
Yeah, there was specifically, I think, probably the most standout shot. There's a shot with a mirror where you don't know it's a mirror. They're fighting, and then the person gets slammed into the mirror, and like the camera almost looks like it cuts for a second because the fucking what you're looking at just broke, and then they pull out, and you realize that you were looking through the mirror, and I was like, what?
Yeah, that was cool. That was a cool scene.
Yeah,
they did have some good shots.
They did. The cinematography, genuinely, really good. For pretty much the entire film. I think that's pretty much what I liked.
The few shots is really much I cared for.
Also, unnecessary child death? I don't know. It just was weird. In a post-credit scene?
Yeah.
And I don't like that you're tying it to Rise. Like, I don't like that you're tying this shitty movie to an objectively infinitely better movie, and now it's going to bring down the quality of that movie in my mind. All right.
What did we have for dinner?
We had some Taco Bell. We had a bunch of different things. We tried the Cinnabon bites.
Yeah, we both had Cinnabon bite and the beefy 5-layer burrito.
Yeah, and then I had just like a regular beef taco and the chips.
I had a cheesy gordita crunch with the Dorito shell. and another different burrito. Like I only had a bite of his 5-layer burrito.
Yeah,
I can't remember which burrito I got actually. It was like double beef burrito, something like
probably
that.
something similar.
It's pretty good. I didn't care
Um,
much for the rice on it.
yeah, that's fair. Um,
There's tortilla chips in it. I feel like if I got that fresh and they were crunchy, it would be a
yeah,
good
it'd be
texture
good.
because they still had a good taste. But we DoorDashed in, so I wasn't. Didn't have a good crisp taste to it, but it was still good.
That's
The
fair.
tortilla chips, at least.
Yeah, I mean, mostly everything was. It's Taco Bell. It's hard to go
Yeah,
wrong.
it's pretty good.
I guess if I'm gonna rank it, I know I said this last time that we were in this room, but not last episode, that I was gonna put pictures of the Pizza Hut up, and then I never did. I have video of the Taco Bell. Hopefully, I remember to put it in. We'll see. Um, I guess for me, I would say my burrito is number one. Chips I didn't have mild sauce on my chips, and I love my mild sauce. I forgot to put it on. So I'm gonna say Cinnabon 2,
Oh, okay.
chips 3. A taco was kind of shit.
Oh. Well, my cheesy gordita crunch with the Dorito taco shell, delicious. Put that at number one. Probably will stick with my beefy 5-layer burrito. I usually get that one. I didn't get it this time because they upped the price on it, so I don't buy it as much now. If I put the beefy 5-layer burrito at 2, the Cinnabon at 3, and then my other burrito at 4. I didn't care much for the rice on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, not bad. Where'd you put the Cinnabons? 3?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I like sweet stuff. The Cinnabons from Taco Bell genuinely just good.
Yeah.
Sweets. But not the biggest. Oh, it's not that I'm not the biggest fan of street stuff, just for the mains.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fine.
Yeah.
I understand. I'm gonna run out of this room to turn down the thermostat. I'm hot, so talk to the camera about what we're doing next.
Okay.
And yeah, just
Mm.
entertain the people. I'll be right back.
So the next topic we
And
were
2 minutes.
talking about. What were we talking about?
I forget what we're talking about.
Physical media. Yeah. Physical media. How PlayStation is moving away
I think everyone
from
now.
selling.
I think Xbox too.
I don't think they officially announced it yet, but that should be coming soon, I believe. Um, I mean, yeah, I hate it. I like having the physical media, but on the other hand, I don't know. But did this come as like a surprise to you?
I don't know what this video is. Shout out this guy. No, whatever.
Or
Well, that's
just
fun.
put like a picture up or something. But anyways,
Whatever, it's fun.
yeah, cause I like having the physical media. Like it, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but Justin has this physical media wall up, and I want to do something like that with my all my games and stuff as well. Cause I think stuff like that looks pretty nifty, to say the least. But
What the hell is going on the television? What is going on right now, bro?
yeah, this guy's video is going deep on it.
Holy shit!
He feeling himself.
Okay.
Jeez.
Sorry, continue.
I like like in the video too. I loved going to the video store.
Yeah,
That was
same.
always so much fun.
When we used to have 2 of them in town.
Yeah,
I miss it.
good times. But like, on the other hand, like I can't remember the last time I really bought physical media. If I bought a Nintendo Switch 2, I probably would have bought a couple games for that. Because for some reason, with like the actual game console, I only like getting the physical media. I don't want digital codes for that.
Yeah, first.
But with my computer,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if I found physical media, I would buy it.
Yeah.
But I probably wouldn't be the same thing as if I got it on Steam on sale for like $4.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, A, I'm not really surprised. B,
Sorry, but not to cut you off, but the only thing I think I am surprised about is that if you have such a formal way of them saying it. Like they could have just stopped it. So that's the only thing I was surprised about.
That is a fair point.
That they didn't just stop silently bleed out the death of physical media. They just flat out came out saying, "Yeah, we're just gonna stop."
Yeah.
So I was surprised by that. I think that was my biggest surprise. Is like, why?
Yeah. And why now?
I mean, I guess now's as good a time as any.
Yeah, I guess.
Why not? Everyone else now, later. I guess they announced it now, but they're not doing
Yeah,
it for like
that's right.
3 years.
Yeah, it's been a
Which
while.
would make more sense anyways.
Yeah.
About 3 to 5 years.
Whatever the new
When I
console comes
really
out
would have expected physical media
to
to
stop.
not
Yeah.
be there. And yeah, the think it would be this like a semi-announced where it's kind of like hey, here's our new console. They talk about how great the console is, but then you'd have to watch the video and be like, yeah, you said a lot of great things, but what you didn't say and what I don't see on the console is the disk drive. So where does the disk go? And then come out, oh, there is none, no physical media.
Yeah.
Is how I probably would have expected it to go.
Yeah, no, I agree. We'll go back to what I was saying. No, I'm not surprised. And in terms of buying physical media, like new, like actually, well, new game wise, yeah, no. I mean, if I'm buying a new game, it's gonna be on my
Even for
computer.
your PlayStation? You said a PlayStation, right?
Which one?
Whatever the newest one is.
No,
Oh, I thought you had that.
no, I stopped, but I'm done with consoles.
Okay.
The last generation, I remember being so unhappy with the PS4 generation. I'm like, yeah, fuck this, I'm done. And then I got that computer, and I'm like, yeah, bro, fuck now, I'm done. So like a brand new game, yeah, no, I'm not buying it physically because I'm playing on my computer,
Yeah.
Steam, and that's fine. I am fine with that. And personally, this won't necessarily affect me because I'm not buying another console, uh, unless they stop making 4K Blu-rays, which I still buy. That is new physical media that I buy. Okay, then I'm in trouble, and that will piss me off greatly. And that obviously can't stop retro games from being passed around. So it doesn't really affect me, and I'm not upset at that. But what I am upset with is all of the negative ramifications that will inevitably come.
This is also what upsets me.
Yep. Big one being
Them choosing to just delete things
yeah,
from your library.
you'll never own anything now. Literally, that meme of you'll own nothing and be happy is now even more true. You will now own none of your games. They can be deleted at any time. You will never get them on discount ever until your overlords are like, I guess for today only 10% off because it's a digital fucking product. See, right now, I could go to GameStop and drop $70 on whatever the latest Call of Duty is, like Black Ops 7, I don't know. Or I could go on Amazon and it might be like $30, even brand new, because it's someone else selling it. I have that choice to spend less money on a product that costs full price. With a digital product, you can't really do that.
Dude, if you're honest, when was the last time you've been into Best Buy? Just because I saw a video of a Best Buy with no physical media, and it was like just empty.
I mean,
like not.
They don't. They got rid of movies a while ago.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
If you've seen.
Oh yeah, I
without
have.
the physical media.
Yeah, they haven't had movies in a while. At least have games for now. Once that's gone, it's going to be a barren wasteland. But yeah, there's no more movies. I don't think they sell music anymore, and it sucks because that was a huge part of the store. It was a part of the store that I would walk through.
It was so fun just looking at the films.
It was a lot of fun.
You would find.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Not anymore. And I think the last time I was in it, Best Buy was like they were dope, at least.
Buy some odd cables.
Yeah. So yeah, there'll be no more discounts. You'll never own your stuff. You can't trade your games anymore.
Yeah.
That infamous video that PlayStation, I still can't believe they did it. Truly one of the best moments in gaming history. When the Xbox One announced all their bullshit back in the day, and how you can't share used games or whatever. You can't like they had some weird bullshit, and then they immediately reversed it because everyone shit their pants, rightfully so. You couldn't like share used games on the console or something, like it wouldn't accept the disc. I don't know. There was some like crazy bullshit, and then like a day later, the official Sony YouTube channel for PlayStation comes out with this like 15-second video. It's like, "Hi, welcome to PlayStation 4. This is how you can play used games with your friends." And the guy hands him a disc, and he takes this.
Yeah.
Thank you, and like that's the video. I was like, whoa! I can't like that's such a huge shot. Incredible video. And now look what you've done. Complete backtrack. Like
Yeah. Became the enemy.
yeah, live long enough to
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. So you can't share your games, you can't get them discount, you'll never own them. Kids growing up now will never be able to have a wall like this because they're not going to care about this bullshit. They'll never be able to build.
Man, they'll never understand the joy of looking for a specific game years later, something like Skate 3. And then one day you randomly go to Best Buy for, I don't even know why I was in there. But as I'm walking out and I look at this little stand next to the cash register, it was just filled with copies of Skate 3 for $20, brand new copies. And I was like, dude, I thought they stopped even printing this game because it's like 5, 10 years old by now. I'm picking this up. I'm
Yeah.
looking for this.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna have to spend like $50 on eBay or something, but now I can just buy it.
Exactly.
They'll never get that joy.
No.
Like, oh man, I thought they stopped with this. I guess they wouldn't have to worry about finding the game.
Still.
Allegedly, it should just be on Steam or something. But still, that little joy of like, oh, I can finally get this for my Xbox.
Going downstairs or upstairs, wherever, Christmas tree. And you know what a game case looks like, and you eagerly open it.
You open it, like, and it's March of the Penguins.
The DVD, not even the Blu-ray.
No, that was literally happened.
I'm so sorry.
I was like, oh, someone on a video game? That's dope.
Yeah, I've had the DVD to video game fake out a couple times, and that is a huge gut punch. Because it was never like a good DVD. It was always some like weird $5 bargain bin.
Yeah.
I don't want to sound ungrateful, but you're a kid. It sucks.
So I like March of the Penguins a lot more now.
Maybe now.
When I was a kid.
Yeah. But yeah, going under the tree, unwrapping that game, and then taking off the plastic and smelling that fresh fucking game. Oh my God.
Yeah, I miss when games came with instruction manuals. Because the instruction manuals weren't just instruction. It was like game lore.
Yeah, sometimes there was lore.
Like the characters. Like, this is the characters. This is their background.
Yeah.
This is the enemy. Here's like some maps and some locations. It's like, oh, that's kind of dope. It's not just like, hey, your A button is your interact button. It had like stuff to it. It was cool.
Yes, it was cool. Some of them came with like posters and maps.
I was gonna say, not like GTA now, where if you don't even get the disc in the case, you just get a code for GTA.
Mm-hmm.
Locked at 30 FPS too, apparently.
That's fucking crazy.
I heard, not to get too distracted, but I heard a post, I read it, and it was like, well, they have to lock this one 30 FPS now, so when the new PlayStation comes out, you can, when the new PlayStation comes out, you have to buy it for the 60 FPS.
Yeah, because they re-released Grand Theft Auto 5 like almost as much as Skyrim. So they're definitely going to do that with GTA 6.
That's a little different. Like, yes, but it's a little different than Skyrim. Skyrim was definitely Bethesda, just like nostalgia. And then GTA was like, I guess as a new console, you have to put GTA 5 on, or you don't have another GTA.
Yeah.
That we were supposed to have.
Yeah, because we're taking them too damn well.
We'll have to talk about, unless you want to talk about it now, but we'll have to do a GTA talk eventually.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know when I'm going to play it.
Same. It's not enough to make me buy a PlayStation.
Fuck no. No. And I'm going to be really honest here. If Rockstar were to come out and be like, hey guys, we're done. We're never making Grand Theft Auto again. GTA 6 is canceled. We're not releasing the source code. It's done. Like, fuck.
Yeah,
I wouldn't care. I really wouldn't. And that's not
Yeah,
to
I
be
don't
like
know. I
contrarian,
don't
like it's a
care
matter of
about
fact.
G. I don't know why I don't care about this GTA game. It's just because if I go off of Rockstar's track record, their last game was RDR 2, right?
Yep.
Everybody liked that. I didn't play it yet. I wanted. I started playing the first one. I want to finish it,
Great game.
and
First
then play
first
the
one's
second
great.
one.
I have
Yeah.
mixed feelings about the second one.
Now I'm questioning it because I was gonna say it seemed like people really liked the second
They do.
one.
I'm in
So
a minority, I feel like.
yeah, so I feel like it should give me hope for GTA because it's like how much can they really screw up GTA? But I don't know, something about it just like I can't imagine it being very good. I don't know why, I just can't.
What else can they do?
There's things like don't necessarily need to add a lot to it. They just need to take what they have, simplify some of it. 'Cause some of the stuff on there felt insanely complicated, especially online, with like setting up gangs and stuff. But then also just made it run better. It had like a better physics engine, so it feels better to run around the map and stuff.
Yeah, use the Euphoria engine from like 4 felt better than 5 in almost every aspect.
So they just need to make it pretty much feel better. Then I think I don't know how big of a jump it is. I do think graphically it could look better
Like than what it already does right now.
than GTA 5.
Oh, 5. Oh yeah, 5 looks like poop now,
Yeah.
which is crazy to think because it looked like
But every
absurd.
now and again, you get a screenshot out of 5 and you're like, oh, look at this cool car. And it's like, oh, wait, that's GTA. Fuck.
Yeah.
Am I getting old? I can't tell immediately. That's
Yep.
how I feel about it.
That's how I feel
But
about everything.
sometimes the screenshot really is that good out of GTA 5. But I think overall 6 should have some type of a graphical jump.
Oh, I'm sure it's gonna be crazy.
But again, they simplify some of the UI and
Yeah.
the screens you have to go through. I hope it's still you go on your phone and do stuff. I don't want to take away all the flavor and the creativity
Yeah.
of it, but I think you can do a little better.
I know.
You could probably perk something, have it load quicker, or they'll probably not. That's probably perking up the wrong
Oh,
tree.
yeah.
But yeah, I think they could do better physics. I think the driving was good, so I don't think they need to super
Yeah,
improve
it was
on
fine.
that. But
I
yeah.
think I prefer 4 more just because it was weightier and I feel like it could slide around a little bit more. It just felt Cars in 5 felt like paper, but if you were driving normally, pretty good. But the moment you like took air or tried to slide, it felt like paper. Just didn't like the way that felt. But everything else, yeah, I mean, felt fine. I guess the only wish I'll say for like driving is that every single open world game does this thing. This is my like tism kicking in. It's not as noticeable in 5. Other games, it's a lot more noticeable, like Saints Row 3. But like every open world game that isn't just a racing game does this thing where the cars will accelerate really quick to their top speed, then they'll just sit
Yeah,
there.
and it just kind of
The
feels like
engine
they
sounds like it's
stop.
still going, but you are not going any quicker.
Yeah, it almost feels like you're staying still and just everything else is moving.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I hate it. Every open
And
world
listen,
game does
I
that.
played that game, Neverness to Everness, and that was exactly what it felt. No matter what car, just the top speed felt the same, and just about every car, just your speedometer was a different number. That
Different
was the change.
Yeah, I hate that shit. It
Yeah.
actually, I fucking hate it. So like, if Grand Theft Auto 6 could just act like a
I
bike.
know what else would be cool in GTA 6. Better mini games and interaction, like better golf mini games,
Yeah.
and maybe add some fishing and
Yeah.
stuff like that. 'Cause
And
every
prioritize
game
that
needs
stuff.
fishing.
Prior. I know they're not going to, but prioritize like mini games and online. Like
Billiards.
I want there to be a reason
Boats.
for people to take a break from the
For
crazy
killing
crime
me
escapades
on
to just like I don't
my
know, fucking
casual
play some.
drive.
Yeah, from sniping me in a casual drive to just play some billiards.
Is play billiards, make it like I don't know, add soccer, dude. How weird can it be to add soccer to GTA that's not like car soccer, just like legit GTA has better FIFA or something.
That would be
That's
that'd be
better
crazy.
skateboarding, man. It's like, hey, you remember EA released a new skate game.
Yeah. A little bit
Actually,
better.
Grand Theft Auto's skate is like way better.
Yeah, I want to hear stuff like that.
Yeah, like that would be.
You think
the
Forza
dream.
Horizon's great? Whoa.
Yeah, it's like this game is just a better skate, better Forza,
Yeah.
better Call of Duty,
Better FIFA.
better FIFA, better Madden.
I'm down.
This is the last game you ever have to buy. If it's like that, then maybe I'll be like, maybe it is worth their insane price tag
Yeah.
and the like extra $100 for DLC
Yeah.
on day one. Like,
Yeah.
maybe who knows?
Maybe it'll be worth it. And
Yeah,
I'm not saying I
probably
want
not.
that in like a live service sense. No,
No,
I want
just
all that to be in the game
games.
from
It's-
launch.
yeah, like it's just in the game. It's
Yeah.
just like, hey, there's a pro baseball game because they already kind of did this, but it's like, hey, there's you can go play baseball in like the Sandlot here. There's a pro baseball field that's like locked behind this thing. It's like kind of worth it actually. The baseball's really good,
And it's better than the show.
yeah. They got the better baseball. They got the better Forza. They got the better Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Everything.
There's better Factorio.
Better GTA.
GTA, you know I'll play GTA again.
No.
You play this GTA.
Yeah, that's the tagline.
This
GTA
is
6. You'll
the
never want to play
GTA
GTA.
killer.
Yeah, GTA 6 and GTA.
That would be dope. It's better sword play. You never have to play
Wardhow or
Murdhow or
get the other one.
I was thinking
Chivalry.
of the Yosuke Jinte Yosuke, whatever it is. The sword game
I don't know.
made by people is the better Dark Souls, you know.
Oh.
And not Sekiro.
Oh. Neo? I don't know.
No, not Neo. It's not Dark Souls. It's the Ghost of
Ghost
Tsushima.
of Tsushima and Ghost of Yota.
Ghost of
Cyberpunk.
Tsushima, yeah, better that. Better Assassin's Creed. Just better everything. Better RDR2.
Well, I hate to end this, but we have like 3 minutes of audio space left.
That's
so
fine.
what is going on? What is this? What is this video? Is this the same video? No, it's not. What is this? What are we watching? This is something completely different. How did it get here?
I hope nothing too weird popped up on that. Thanks for watching,
Yeah.
everybody.
It
was fun.
I don't even know what
GTA
this is.
The new GTA killer's coming out soon, so
I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna. All right. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and I guess we'll see you in 7 more years in the next episode. Where we have time to.
we're on a GTA release schedule.
Yeah. So I'll leave you with this. We will be over 50 years old when GTA 7 comes out. Unironically.
I hate to think of
We will genuinely be over 50 years old.
There's a chance, man. And unless this one really bombs and they have to come out with a 7
There's
quickly.
no way. This is going to sell. This is going to be the most.
Because it'll have good initial sales. But I mean, if no one's buying the shark cards.
I don't know. People are still pretty stupid. So.
Yeah, until the game's bad, and then they go back to GTA 5 or we want whatever GTA phone comes out.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Well, see you in 20 years when GTA 7 comes out.